As you can see, I've fitted my solar charger on a peculiar angle. I didn't want it like this, but it works well and it's fine and it does the job at the end of the day. So I wired it all in, and I'll just follow you the cables, show you what I've been doing. Drill some random fucking holes in there. Fitted two 40 amp fuses, each on both solar panels. Fitted with aluminium rails on aluminium onto aluminium to stop the electrolysis. If you mix your metals, if you know about that shit, it's not very good. But yeah, fitted these two bad boys. And then changed my cigarette lighter, my car chargers to a 3.0. So it's a lot more effective, and then it has an accurate reading here. That's about it when it comes to wiring in the electrics. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's move my poo bucket. This is standard edition on any boat. Yeah, battery in here, Wired this battery here to this battery to make a super battery, more or less, just one battery, and then wired everything to this battery here. So I've got some good fucking power coming through now. I'm not an electrician or anything like that, but nothing's caught fire, nothing's blown up, and yeah, nobody's died, so it seems to be working okay. Another little bit of a walk around here. I've sorted the whole fucking sail out, everything like that. All my reefings are all done. I've removed the spinnaker line because it was attached to the furlex at the top of the, well, the furling, should I say, at the top of the mast. And which I didn't like, I thought it was stupid. So I attached the Genoa 1 line, which you might be able to see that on the mast there, to the top of the furling. And then I pulled the spinnaker line down and put it where the spinnaker line should be, which is just here. So it goes all the way up there to the top of the mast. I've climbed up the mast like 3 times now, but I want to do it again today, hopefully, or at least clean the bottom, or replace my mooring, because I need to do that, because this system that's going on, I have made it a lot better, but it's than it was, but this is no good because it's coiled round and round and round and round and round the mooring, and he's just done a bowline on top, which is terrible. So if the top of this mooring pops off, like it has been for this guy and it has been for this guy, like both my neighbours, and they've been having a nightmare to deal with, the boat will just literally come off that because the chain will fall to the bottom of the seabed, and then my boat goes straight into the rocks or somebody else's boat, which has been a problem because we've been having some really bad winds recently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my homemade mooring line that I've made. I've made my own bridle system too. But both together cost me about €50, which is freaking good if you know how much these things actually cost if you buy them in the shop, but it's always better to make it yourself, in my opinion, because they are very simple to make. You just got to get a bit creative. But yeah, I want to renew this because it's a matter of time before that mooring falls off, and then the chain sinks, and then my boat goes walkies. Because this attachment, as he's done just here, that's not good enough. You're not supposed to attach to the top of the mooring, because as you can see, it's onto plastic, and plastic doesn't like anything, as we know, so it just corrodes, breaks, and falls to bits. So yeah, that's just a little short video of what I'm doing, or what I've done. To say, I've got my anchor on standby to drop here, just in case. You just twist a little lever there on the windlass, and then it'll fall to the seabed, just in case the mooring does break. But yeah, everything's organised and together, and looking good, looking really good. All the windows are sealed, and the vents are all on and sealed, so it looks a lot better. I'll just give you a better perspective of that. Yep. So, and all the lines are nicely, neatly done with all my reefing just there, laid out, ready to go. Yeah. So, yeah, it's looking good, eh? Everything is organised. I need to do the steering lines, which there's 2 lines in the bottom here, either side, and they go right down the back here, and this is one end of it. and this is the other end of it. So it's on a very simple pulley system, and I need to renew those lines because they are shit. They are chafed and fucked, as you can see here. I did that with my hands, just twisting it. So if it does that shit, you really need to fucking change your lines. So yeah, but everything's going okay. Today I'm going to try and take off the engine because I've disconnected all the steering mechanism that used to be on the boat, on the back, taking everything off, so now this moves freely, as you can see. So that won't turn with any wheel unless you use your hand. So I want to lock it if I can get the right tools to do the job, or otherwise I'll rig up some system that I've got in my head. I want to lock it like this, so then it just steers off of the rudders underneath each pontoon, because I think that that's more user-friendly, should I say. It's a lot better, and then there's less shadowing onto my solar panels, because they do have a little bit of shadowing, but not too bad. Yeah, that's probably about it. I have done a lot of other stuff, but I just can't remember, because it's little bits here and there and here and there. So yeah, cool, but there you go.